What's good, guys? Today's video is going to be on underrated exercises that you can do both at home or at the gym, and more importantly exercises that don't require a lot of weight to get a lot out of, if that makes sense. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Exercise number one is going to be the front squats. Now, whether this is done with dumbbells or barbells, the front squats is arguably one of the hardest leg exercises you can do, in my opinion. With front squats, you feel it not just in your quads, but to be honest, guys, your entire body. It requires also an awful lot of balance, and it's one that you can do either in your living room, at the park, or at the gym. You don't need a lot of weight to feel it. I think 15 kilograms each side with dumbbells is a heck of a lot of weight to be moving about. And with the barbell, anything up to 40-50 kilograms is a heck of a lot of weight. Whatever you can back squat or normal dumbbell squat outside, half the weight with this. It's a brutal exercise. Second leg exercise is the split squat, and now this one, in my opinion, is the hardest leg exercise you can do. All it requires is you putting one foot either on the couch or on a bench and squatting straight up and down. But the difference with this is, although you are working just one leg at a time, both your legs will feel it, and it's one which you are not, even body weight, you're going to feel it. It's a brutal one for your legs, and it's the one that gets me the most out of breath and gets me the biggest pump in my legs. Now, the third underrated exercise on the list is dips. Dips primarily works your triceps, chest and your shoulders, but in my opinion, triceps mainly, particularly when the grip's closer. All you need is something that's going to hold your body weight, whether it's the end of a couch or your bench, and dip straight up and down. It's one which will really develop your triceps, and one that's going to pump them up tremendously. And it's a tremendous exercise for your triceps. You believe me, out of all the ones that pump your triceps up, I'd say that's the number one, and it's one that doesn't cost a penny either. Body weight is more than fine with this. No weight added is necessary, in my opinion, when it comes to dips. The fourth underrated exercise is the standing shoulder press. Now, shoulder press tends to be done a lot seated, which is fine, but I do feel like the standing shoulder press is dramatically harder. And to be honest, guys, probably more beneficial for your body, as it works everything. With the dumbbell shoulder press, you got to pick it up, flip it up and press straight up and down. All your body's involved on it, so if you haven't got a lot of balance or core mobility, stability, you're going over. So it's one which, when you are doing it stood, you are going to feel a dramatic difference compared to when you sat down. Next underrated exercise is going to be something called rear delt fly standing. You've probably heard of the cable exercise where you hold the cables like that and go across like that. Well, this is the same, just with dumbbells, and believe me, if you get up to doing 7-8 kilogram dumbbells with this, that's a heck of a lot of weight. I use the 10s and it doesn't half kick in. It's a great exercise to get your shoulders wide there, and again, it's one you can do anywhere, at home, at the gym, and you don't need a lot of weight to feel this one. Last but not least, the fifth and most underrated exercise, in my opinion, is pull-ups. Again, similar to all these, like all the other exercises, pull-ups can be done in your own home. All that you need is something that's going to require you to hold your own body weight. And when it comes to pull-ups, you can use different grips. You can use the close grip, you can go wide grip, you can overhand grip, you can go a close grip like that. There's loads of different variations how to do a pull-up, so there's always ways of doing different pull-ups, if that makes sense. You're not just constantly doing the same exercises. There's always ways to vary up your pull-ups.